Let's talk now about dumbbell lateral raises. I consider this exercise the most important exercise for shoulder width. So if you want to have wide shoulders, you have to pay attention to your lateral deltoids. The best way to develop big lateral deltoids, which ultimately give you wide shoulders, is to perform dumbbell lateral raises correctly. Unfortunately, it's not often the case that you see people doing it right. The major reason why is that people are using dumbbells that are too heavy. Because they can't lift them properly, they help themselves with the front shoulders. And then stress goes from the lateral to the front shoulder. So lateral deltoids will never grow that way. This is number one mistake. Number two mistake is that the dumbbells are simply flying down. People are dropping them down because they're too heavy. You have to understand, weights have to be controlled in both ways. When you're lifting them, but more importantly, when you are lowering it down. So now, let's see how we can overcome these mistakes. Alright, let's see now what is the mistake number one performing dumbbell lateral raises. If the weights are too heavy, this is what usually happens. See, this is the wrong way of doing it. Not much of your lateral deltoid, the one that you want, will be lifting the weights. Actually, not at all. It's going to be all front shoulders. So in order to avoid it, try to lift your elbows up rather than the dumbbells. So remember, elbows up and dumbbells should remain parallel with the floor. This is the right way to do it. By doing this, you will be using your lateral deltoids, not front deltoids. And this will guarantee wide shoulders for you. The second most common mistake is that if the dumbbells are too heavy, you will be dropping the dumbbells down too fast. You can't do that. If you do that, your shoulders will never grow. So this is the mistake. Fast lowering. No, that's wrong. The way to do it right is the following. Lower them slowly. So if you follow these instructions, you will get your shoulders big and you will develop your lateral deltoids as big as you want.